Body located on I-35 and the Harris exit. Also find us on the web, Burt's Auto Body at mn.com.
The following is a presentation of WCMP Sports, local sports.
Past the 25, to the 20, to the 15, he's going to high step into the end zone, touchdown!
Here, wide receivers split each side.
He's still going into the end zone.
East Central Minnesota, the action starts now. To bring you the call, here's Ethan Game Day Gilman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside Rush City High School for this Section 7 AA quarterfinal volleyball matchup here between the number 1 seeded Rush City Tigers and the 4th seeded Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman, and I'll be bringing you all the action from this game here this evening between this 1 and 4 seed. Of course, we're at Rush City High School, like I mentioned, and this is the 7 AA bracket. Of course, this is the south side of the bracket. The other side is the north side. And if you heard me throughout the season broadcast any games for Rush City or Pine City or even Hinckley Finlayson, I kind of talked about how the section of 7 AA was kind of split up into 2 parts, SS1 and SS2. And if you heard me talk at all, I kind of talked about how SS1 was the southern part. The SS2 part was kind of the northern teams, and that's what it was split up to here in the playoffs, was the south part of the bracket and the northern part of the bracket, and Rush City and Duluth Marshall fall under that southern part of the bracket. Both of these teams beat their opponents 3-0 on Tuesday. Duluth Marshall defeated Barnum, the 5th seed, and Rush City beat the 8th seeded Mora Mustangs 3-0 as well. That is how those two teams got to this point of the playoffs. As we look at the season for both of these teams, up to this point, of course, Rush City was no doubt the number 1 seed in the Section 7 AA playoffs. Now, if Section 7 AA was all one section, Rush City and Esco would be the for sure number 1 and 2. Then it would be Mesabi East, then Pine City. That would be your top 4. But since it's split up into 2, Rush City, Esco, Pine City were the top 3. In the northern part, it was Mesabi East, I Falls, and Proctor. But Proctor got eliminated. They were the number 3 seed. They got beat by Crosby Ironton. So a little bit of shake-up there in that part of it. But other than that, really no upsets happened throughout the rest of the bracket. Looking at the north side, the top seeds won. I guess you could consider this one a little bit of an upset. The 5 seed beat the 4 seed. Greenway beat the 4th seeded 2 Harbors 3-0. And like I mentioned before, the 6th seeded Crosby Ironton beat the 3 seeded Proctor. Now, when we look at the playoff bracket from Tuesday, every single team that won 3-0 except for one team, and that was Crosby Ironton. They gave up 1 set to Proctor. Other than that, every single game was 3-0 victories for the teams there on Tuesday. Pine City is also playing tonight. One of our other local teams, they'll be playing up in Esco tonight against the number 2 seeded Esco volleyball team. That should be a good one up there. Of course, as I mentioned before, the Pine City has not played Esco this season. They've played in Esco. They've played in the same tournament as Esco multiple times, but they have not played Esco, so that should be an interesting matchup. Of course, Esco and Rush City both undefeated in the section. Pine City 7-3, but they've played Rush City twice, so that's who they lost to. So I think Pine City has a good chance up there against Esco, but they'll have to be on their A game going into that one. Of course, looking at Duluth Marshall, the number 4 seed here, it's we got the 1 through 4 seeds left in the northern part of, or southern part of the bracket, should I say. 1 through 4 are all still alive, and we'll find out who will be playing next week on Wednesday up at Hermantown High School in the semifinals. Of course, if Rush City wins here tonight, they'll be headed up there and facing the winner of Pine City and Esco. Again, that's next Wednesday at Hermantown High School at 5:15, and you can bet we will be there if we have our local teams attending. We've got the Power Rangers in attendance. Awesome. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are in attendance here tonight. We've got all the Rangers, too. We've got the black, the blue, the red, the yellow, and the pink. We've got the Power Ranger, and let me tell you, if you don't hear me for a little while, just don't worry about it. I'm going down, I'm getting autographs, Okay, they were my heroes growing up. So I love it. I love that we have the student section up in the Power Ranger outfits. Oh, you gotta love it. Gotta love it. Either way, we're here in Rush City High School. You gotta love when student sections go out. Of course, Halloween's on Tuesday, so why not? It's the only game that you get right before Halloween, so why not go all out for it? But getting back to business here, looking at the bracket again, Rush City will host the number 4 seed Duluth Marshall here tonight. Looking at it during the regular season for Duluth Marshall, of course, they're the number 4 seed. They fell just behind Pine City. There was a chance that Pine City and Duluth Marshall could have switched, but it was pretty set in the way that it was. Duluth Marshall finished 11-10 during the regular season, is how you say it. 4-4 in section play. They were only 1-6 in their conference. But why don't we go ahead and take a look at their conference, because I know it is a stacked conference. Yeah, it is. Cloquet, Grand Rapids, Superior, Hermantown, Proctor, Duluth Marshall, Duluth, Denfeld, and Hibbing. And believe it or not, Superior doesn't even play in Minnesota. Yeah, that's Superior, Wisconsin we're talking about. That is technically part of the Lake Superior Conference. So that is a stacked section. Of course, Cloquet went 24-2. They're one of the top teams in Class 3A. So and Grand Rapids is one of the top teams as well. So not an easy conference to play in. Tough one as we looked at it. But looking at it, these two teams of Rush City and Duluth Marshall did not play each other during the regular season. In fact, they really didn't even come close. I'm trying to look at common opponents, and I don't know if there's any, if I'm being honest. If I'm looking at it correctly, I don't think there are any. Maybe Two Harbors. That could be the only one. Could be. That may not be even a common opponent. Either way, although I should say Duluth Marshall did beat Barnum, and Rush City did beat Barnum as well. So they I guess that's the common opponent, but they didn't play them during the regular season to Duluth Marshall. Of course, the gymnasium here in Rush City High School is absolutely packed. Oh, we've even got Sonic in the house. Sonic has decided to come here. My goodness. We've got some big names here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're listening to this one and you thought about coming out to it, well, you might want to come out. I don't know how long the Power Rangers are going to be here. I'm sure only a limited time. And then Sonic. Who wouldn't want to see Sonic? He's down there busting some moves. That might be my son down there. For all I know, but we got Sonic, we got the Power Rangers here out for this one. All the big names have come out for this section quarterfinal matchup between the Rush City Tigers and the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers. So why not make the trip on out to Rush City High School? You know you want to. You're just thinking about it. Trust me, sleep is not that important when you've got volleyball action going on at Rush City High School. We obviously appreciate you tuning in via on the radio 106.5 FM AM 1350. Also on our website at WCMPradio.com. Of course, we do have that link up there, but again, it is audio only. There is no video due to it being playoffs, so nobody can have video for the playoffs. So looking at the Rush City Tigers journey here during the regular season, of course, quite the record for them. 25-2, 7-0 in the section. They're looking to turn around and get back to the state tournament for a second year in a row. They were Great River Conference champions for the third year in a row, 10-0 in the conference, and their only two losses on the year came in a tournament down in Burnsville, where they lost to Caledonia and Belle Plaine, both 2-1. And those are both AA teams, and we look at both of those teams. Caledonia, the 7th-ranked team in all of Class 2A. To give you a reference, Rush City is the 8th team in all of Class 2A. Then we look at Belle Plaine, who is another 2A school. And looking at them, they're the 5th-ranked team in all of Class 2A. So that kind of gives you an idea of just the talent they were playing in that Burnsville tournament. Taking a look at this state tournament run for Rush City last year, unfortunately, they fell to Annandale, 3-0 in that first round. And interestingly enough, the Belle Plaine, the 5th-ranked team in all of Class 2A, was the 4th seed last year in the state tournament. So there's a good chance they see them again. But again, Rush City fell to Annandale in the opening round at the XL Energy Center, 3-0. So they would go on to the consolation round. But sadly, they fell to Pipestone, 3-0 there. So they're looking to get back to the state tournament this year once again and have a much better time around. Of course, again, this is a very good team again this year. They get back a lot of what they had on this team last year, and they might be just as good as they were last year, if not a little bit better. This is just a talented team once again, maybe the most talented that we've seen around our area here this year. It is such a fun team to watch. Of course, you've got the veterans on this team who look to make that run, and the seniors. And I mean, there's a lot of them as we look at this roster here for Rush City. Looking at it, I believe it's 7 or 8 seniors. And I just go back to Lydia Bankston, who has been this team leader for what seems like years now. And she's done such a good job of being that team leader, but she's also one of, if not the hardest hitters in this conference, as well as maybe all of Class 2A. So Lydia Bankston's definitely been leading this team, but you can't go without talking about some of the other hitters on this team as well, such as like Sayanovich, who does a great job, and she's been on this team for a while. Ella Ferry, who's really improved over the years. She's done a good job, and those are just a few of the players that we could mention. But this team has just continued to grow year in and year out with each other, and I'm excited to see how well they can do here tonight against a top 4 opponent in the section. Of course, again, they beat Pine City twice during the regular season, 3-0, so they'll be looking to make it another 3-0 run here this evening against another section opponent in Duluth Marshall. But that's not the only thing on the line. No, a trip to the semifinals in Hermantown next Wednesday is on the line. If they win here tonight, they'll be playing against the winner of Pine City and Esco next Wednesday at Hermantown High School at 5:15. Again, it is playoffs, so it's not, like baseball, double elimination. No, if you lose, you're done, unfortunately. So for Rush City, they're hoping to go all the way. Then if they were to win this game and on the semifinals next Wednesday, they would play next Saturday at Hermantown High School at 6 p.m. against who knows. We won't even get into that, but the last 4 remaining for the other side of the bracket are Mesabi East, Greenway, Crosby Ironton, and International Falls. So, Rush City, 1 game away from that semifinal game, going to a neutral site up in Hermantown. They've been there the last 3 years. 3 years ago, they were unable to make it to the state tournament. Last year, they were in a pretty dominant fashion. And this year, they're looking to get back to said state tournament and looking to, again, make a deep run in the playoffs. Having home court advantage definitely helps here tonight. You've got the fans. This is probably the most packed I've seen the stands here this season. It's great to see all the fans come out and support the Rush City Tigers here this evening. So we'll take a commercial break and we'll get some word from our fine sponsors. Then when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more, and then we should have our national anthem and our starting lineups announced, then be set for first serve here at Rush City High School for this quarterfinal section matchup. You're listening to Playoff Volleyball here on WCMP.
More customers, more name recognition, more employees, more market share. If you'd like a little more for your business, it's time to start digital advertising. Did you know that the average person spends 4.5 hours per day on their smartphone? It's time for you to start reaching them. Streaming TV, SEO or SEM, display ads, and email marketing. If your business could use a little more, contact us now and we can help. info@q-mediagroup.com.
Hey, you looking for a reliable propane supplier? Look no further than Burnett Dairy Propane. Proud to serve you, providing top-notch propane services all year round, offering convenient delivery options and flexible payment plans that suit your schedule and budget. Trust the experts in the field, Burnett Dairy Propane. Call them today at 715-689-1032 or visit them online at burnettdairy.com. Burnett Dairy Propane, your dependable propane partner.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Today's WCMP deal of the day is Wrangler's House on Haunted Hill in Brook Park. Get one haunted trail pass for just $15. Experience a 60-plus minute next-level spooky haunted trail. Find this and other great deals at WCMPradio.com/deals.
Again, you're tuned in to 106.5 FM AM 1350 for this Section 7AA quarterfinal matchup between the Tigers of Rush City and the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers. We're going to get our national anthem here, and then we will be back with our first serve on WCMP.
Aw, man. Hinckley Collision.
Hell no. My new car?
Hinckley Collision is the right decision. Fender benders, major accident damage, or hail damage. Hinckley Collision is the right decision. With 24/7 towing and fast, friendly, professional service, their collision department will get you back on the road in no time. With decades of experience dealing with insurance carriers, make the call today. 320-384-7002. 320-384-7002. The new Cool Country mobile app. Local news, sports, and weather, and great country music at your fingertips. Download it in the App Store or in Google Play.
Are you looking for a position where your role impacts the community around you? Then look no further than Burnett Dairy Cooperative in Grantsburg, Wisconsin. Owned by the farmers in your community, Burnett Dairy offers numerous career options with various responsibilities and growth opportunities. Positions such as CDL drivers, who work closely with our farmers, cheese production, creating award-winning cheeses, and retail store clerks making someone's day better. Visit BurnettDairy.com and click on Careers to join our herd.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Wellia Health is here to keep you feeling your best so you can enjoy all the things you love best. You can count on us for your eye exams, mental health services, rehabilitation, wellness exams, urgent care, and much more. At Wellia Health, our goal is to help you live life well. Let Wellia Health help you get back to your best. Give us a call today to set up an appointment. 320-679-1313. WelliaHealth.org.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM AM 1350. Your starting lineups here for the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers. It'll be senior number 3, Haley Cummins. Another senior number 4, Katie Jukovic. Another senior number 5, Ellie Siegel. A sophomore number 6, Veda Collar. A senior number 10, Addie Stauber. And a senior number 13, Ada Scafty. Then on the Rush City side, it will be junior number 1, Autumn Stream. Senior number 2, Cora Sayadovich. Senior number 4, Lydia Bankston. Senior number 5, Kayla Diedrich. Senior number 7, Ella Ferry. And the freshman number 13, Abigail Thielander. Those are your starting lineups here tonight for the Rush City Tigers and the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers for this Section 7AA South quarterfinal matchup. And it should be a good one. Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard sponsoring that scoreboard, of course. Embrace Orthodontics custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. Of course, that Cambridge location is a brand new location. And it's right in between the 2 coffee shops over there, Caribou and Starbucks. I don't know the difference. Maybe you do. I don't know. We're just about set for this one to begin. We've got a lot of pink out here, the pink warm-up shirts for the Rush City Tigers. A lot of them are wearing the pink shoes. Of course, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month here in the month of October. Don't want to forget about that. Wearing those pink shoes in support of that. We've got the student section dressed up in their Halloween costumes. I see some Care Bears, some Teletubbies. As I mentioned before, the Power Rangers are in attendance. We got a T-Rex in attendance. Boy, oh boy, we've got all the big names out here this evening for this one. Just about set to start the first set. All 6 starters are on the court for both these teams. The libero here for Rush City, of course, is going to be McKenna Garr. And she'll check in for Kayla Diedrich. So Garr, the libero for Rush City, is into the game right away for Diedrich. And the libero here for the Hilltoppers, Kaylee Banta, is into the game. She's an 11th grader. It will be Duluth Marshall who will serve first. Katie Jugovic. Or Jugovic. Either way. Garr with the dig off of the first serve, and Bankston will come back with a kill. And it's an early statement by Lydia Bankston with that swing. Can't let her get one of those squared up. She's going to absolutely drill it 10 out of 10 times. And she rarely makes mistakes. So it's 1-0, Rush City at the start of the first set. The serve here from the Tigers is hit back across. Garr with the dig. It's set by Ferry, and Bankston will look to hit it back across. It's Banta with the dig for the Hilltoppers. Cummins will hit it back across, and it's going to hit the top of the net and stay on the Hilltoppers' side. And that will make it 2-0 Tigers. Tigers wearing their blue jerseys, the yellow stripe on the side of the jersey and on the sleeve. Yellow letters and numbers outlined in white. The serve is over and dug up by Banta. And trying to tap it across are the Hilltoppers. It's not going to get across yet again. That'll make it 3-0. The Hilltoppers are wearing their black jerseys, the white and yellow stripe from the bottom of the shirt going up to the armpit, the yellow letters and numbers. Serving here for the Tigers, and I did not see the number. I believe that's Sejadovic. And hitting it back over is Skafty. Dug up by Sejadovic to Garr. Now Bankston. A little bit of kind of mistimed her step there on that one as it's pushed back across by the Hilltoppers Cummins. And now looking to get it across off the block. It's Autumn Stream with a kill. That'll make it 4-0. So Sejadovic will go back to serve once again. Her serve is over, and it's dug up here by Stauber and hit back across by Skafty. It's dug up by the Tigers and looking for the kill the other way. Abigail Thielander will grab the kill and make it 5-0. A diving dig by the Hilltoppers is not even close to enough, and it's 5-0 for the blue and yellow. Sejadovic again to serve. Her serve is up, and it is a lob over, but it's dug up that time by the Hilltoppers. And across the other way, Garr with the dig, and now they're going to say something the Tigers did wrong. I did not see what it was, but it's going to be 5-1. Now serving for the Hilltoppers, Haley Cummins. Her serve is over, dug up by Garr to Sejadovic. And coming back the other way with a kill is Stream. We got a weird whistle, and even the Tigers thought, oh, did we do something wrong? But no, that was not the case. So it's 6-1. Lydia Bankston will go back to serve here for Rush City. And her serve is up, and it is over. Dug up by Banta. And now hit back across by Stauber. It's dug up nicely there by the Tigers. Push back across by Sejadovic, and what a move there by Sejadovic, catching the Hilltoppers off guard and making it 7-1. That'll be her first kill of the evening for Sejadovic. Bankston to serve. It is up and it is over. Dug up by Cummins and hit back across, but dug up by Gar for the Tigers. Bankston from about midway back gets it over the net, and it was touched by Banta for the kill for Bankston. That'll make it 8-1 now. Bankston will get set again, and here's the serve, and it is touched by Stauber of the Hilltoppers, and it goes backwards off of her set, and it will go out of bounds. So it's another point here for Rush City, who now leads 9-1, and it's an ace for Lydia Bankston. Bankston serve is up, and this one is just long. The last couple I thought were right on, but that one is going to be going long. Another point for Duluth Marshall. Now it's Kaylee Banta back to serve. Her serve is up and over. It's Bankston with the dig right at the net for Sejanovic. A big swing there from Stream. And I think the Hilltoppers got into the net. So it will be a Tiger point, and it's 10-2. Now back to serve is going to be Autumn Stream, the junior, 5'11". Her serve is up, and it is over. Dug up there by Cummins and hit back across by Scafty. Dug up by the Tigers, and now looking for the kill the other way. Abigail Thielander. I think they're going to say the Hilltoppers may have gotten into the net again. I wasn't sure. I didn't get to look back in time if that ball had stayed in bounds or not. But it is still a point for the Tigers. 11-2 they lead. Stream with the serve. That's going to go long. And that'll make it 11-3. Get a substitution on the side of the Hilltoppers. Coming in for the first time is Ella Hran for Scafty, and Hran's serve is over. Dug up by Bankston. Racing after it was Sejanovic, and pushing it across is Bankston. A couple of Hilltoppers get after it. They manage to keep it alive, and now looking for the swing and the kill, but Sejanovic right there for a sliding dig, and now going back the other way is Ella Ferry, but it's dug up by Banta. Now they'll look for Stauber. It's blocked at the net by Sejanovic and Thielander, and now hit back over by Banta. Thielander right there for the dig. Sejanovic, and now that'll set it up for Ferry. Ferry, that's a kill on the back line. 12-3 Tigers. Head coach Thielander giving a quick word of advice to Abigail Thielander, who is back to serve now. Serve is up and over. Banta with the dig. It's going to go into the net, but nearly hit across by Veda Kalar. And it goes into the net instead to make it 13-3. So mistakes here by the Hilltoppers is what has led to the Tigers getting out to this 13-3 lead. And Thielander, that's in! That hit the line. That's an ace for Abigail Thielander. And again, volleyball, much like tennis, all that ball has to do is grab a piece of any part of the boundary line, and it is in. And that's what that one did there, that back line. It got just a piece of it, and it's an ace for Thielander. Here's her next serve. It's dug up by Banta of the Hilltoppers, and getting it back across is Cummins. Dug up by Thielander. Sejanovic sets it up, and going the other way with it, and a kill for Kayla Diedrich to make it 15-3. Her first kill of the evening. So Thielander will line up to serve once again. And, a late timeout call there by the Hilltoppers, but they'll get it anyways. So with that timeout, we'll take a look at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Their doctors are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. They'll also leave you with a smile you'll embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. So the Tigers have a 15-3 lead here in this one. But it really hasn't been of their own doing. I mean, they do have plenty of kills to talk about. They have 6 of them and 2 aces, so they have 8 points of their own. Otherwise, those other 7 points have been Duluth Marshall mistakes. So you take away 7 mistakes by Duluth Marshall, this might be a lot closer of a game. But you can't just take away mistakes like that, because mistakes do happen. So, but still, if you're the Hilltoppers, you can't help but think, oh man, if we could even cut those down in half or anything, it might be a lot closer. But again, because they've hit some into the net, they've made the mistakes of letting some go long or hitting them long themselves. It has just not gone their way so far this first set. The serve is over from T-Lander and dug up by the Hilltoppers. And a diving dig backwards by Bankston. Lucero with the hit. And then, a miss hit there by LaFerry. That's a rare mistake by the Tigers. One thing that you don't see this Tiger team do that often is make those type of mistakes, especially hitting mistakes. Because now it's 15-4. Back to serve for the Hilltoppers is Addie Stauber, the 5'8 senior. Her serve is up, and it is over. 2 Tigers go after her, but it's Gar with the dig. And Diedrich looks for the kill off the block at the net. She'll get it for the Tigers. It's 16-4. Back to serve is going to be Ella Ferry, a 5'9 senior for Rush City. Her serve is, it hits the top of the net. A sliding dig there for Stauber, and Stauber off the set is going to push it back across. Gar racing up for the dig. Sejatovic with the set. Bankston delivers. Again, you just can't allow Bankston to get any of those squared up because, man, if she does, it is good night for that volleyball. I mean, we might have to check the ball pressure because it might have lost a little bit of air on that one. Ferry with the serve, and it's dug up by Stauber. Hitting it, I think it was blocked at the net by both Sejatovic and Diedrich. The hit over was Eva Etter, excuse me, if I could speak English. Eva Etter, but it was blocked by 2 Tigers. So it's 18-4 now. Ferry with the serve. This one is going to go into the net. And that one looked like she may have rushed it a little bit there. Mistake that time. So 18-5. Now back to serve for the Hilltoppers. Veda Kalar. That serve is over. Ferry with the dig. Bankston deliver. On that far sideline, they're going to say it was out. I'm going to have to respectfully disagree. I think it caught that line. I think it caught a piece of the line. They say it did not. That time it didn't. On the serve from the Hilltoppers, that was well long, and it's going to be 19-6. Substitution here as Autumn Stream checks back in for Kayla Diedrich. And back to serve on the near side is Gar, and her serve is over. But not a clean dig that time by Stauber of the Hilltoppers, and it's 20-6. Call it an ace that time for Gar. Do not have it as an ace up on the board. Meanwhile, Summer Nelson has checked into the game for the Tigers for the first time. That should be an ace for Gar once again. There it is. I'll give her 2 so far. So 2, there they go, they added it. 2 aces for Gar. And that one's going to be out. Well, they were trying to get it back to Eva Etter. They wanted to see if they could maybe get her to make a mistake again, but that time she was smart enough and realized that one's going to go out, and she let it go. So the Hilltoppers will get it back. They trail 21-7. Tigers running away with this set so far, and now back to serve is going to be Katie Jugovic. And here's the whistle for the go-ahead to serve. Jugovic's serve is over. Dug up by Summer Nelson, and coming back the other way with a near kill. It is going to be a kill for Bankston. Although they had someone at the scorer's table trying to keep it away from the scorer's table. You got to let that one go. Got to let the athletes go after it. They're going to be going after everything. It doesn't matter how far up in the bleachers they are. They're going to run up those bleachers and try and get it, so you got to get out of the way. Now to serve here for the Tigers is Sayatovich. It's dug up by the Hilltoppers, and it's going to be a kill the other way for Ada Scafty. That'll make it 22-8. And we'll get a substitution here for the Hilltoppers. Coming in and going back to serve is Haley Cummins. Her serve is up and over, dug up by Gar. Sayatovich with the set, and Stream looks back for the kill, and it's out. Another one that was close, but I thought maybe the Hilltoppers had gotten a hand on it. Not the case. It's 22-9. So again, it's Cummins back to serve, a 5'4" senior for the Tigers. Her serve is up, and it is over. It's dug up by the Tigers, and now Bankston looks to come back with the kill. That one's in! 23-9, and the Tigers looking to close this first set out. And checking in for Bankston is Adriana Schroeder. And Schroeder will go back to serve, the 5'7" senior. And Schroeder's serve is over, dug up by Banta, and now by Djukovic, and blocked at the net by Stream. She'll get the dig after the Hilltoppers push it back over, and back to the Hilltoppers now. They look for the kill off the block by both Stream and Ferry. And it's a kill that time again for Scafty to make it 23-10. Going back to serve is Kaylee Banta. Her serve is over, dug up by Gar. Sayatovich, and tapped across, and a nice job there by Autumn Stream. Didn't need to do too much with that one, just a little light tap over. And she gets the kill, and that will, of course, make it set point. And they're looking to close it out. The serve here from Stream is up and over. Dug up by the Hilltoppers, and blocked at the net by the Tigers. Dug up by Sayatovich, and Ferry will look to close it out with a swing. Blocked at the net, but it's down, and Ella Ferry will get the kill, and the Tigers win set one, 25-10. A pretty dominant set here by the Tigers. And we will go to the second set with the Tigers leading 1-0 here on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Of course, Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace believes, the team at Embrace wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. Find out more at embracemn.com. We'll get a word from our fine sponsors, then we'll come back to the start of the second set. You're listening to Playoff Volleyball on WCMP.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
Joe Keyport here, the news director for Q Media Group. Find all the local news you're looking for on the top of the hour from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday, or go to our website, WCMPradio.com.
Want to make some extra money this holiday season? Then join Burnett Dairy Cooperative's Cheese Store Holiday Crew. They're looking for temporary employees to assist with gift box orders from October 1st through January 6th. This position is scheduled Sunday through Thursday from 12 to 8 p.m. with an hourly rate of $14 per hour and an end-of-the-season retention bonus. Call 715-689-2170 or apply online at burnettdairy.com and click on Careers.
Hinkley Towing.
Hi, I'm on the side of the highway with a flat. Can you help me?
On the way.
Hinkley Towing?
Yep. How can we help?
We just had an accident and don't know where to bring the vehicle.
No sweat. We'll come out now and bring you back to our collision center.
Hinkley Towing. Experienced drivers, state-of-the-art trucks, and 24/7 service. For Hinkley Towing, call 320-385-4049 anytime. Hinkley Towing. 320-385-4049 anytime.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM, AM 1350. We're ready to start the second set here at Rush City High School. Tigers took the first 25-10. Pretty dominant fashion there for the Tigers, and technically the in-between is not done yet. We've still got 10 seconds of the in-between portion. And the Tigers will serve first here in the second set. Starting just with the serve is Cora Sajadovic, the senior for Rush City. Her serve is up, and it is over. Dug up by Banta, and not able to get it. It was Jugovic, and it will be the first point the way of the Tigers. So an ace for Sajadovic. She dribbles the ball, and here's the serve. It's up. Oh, it hits the net, and it rolls over. An ace again for Cora Sajadovic. That'll tie her for the team lead with aces with McKenna Garr. It's her second of the evening, and her second in 2 serves. She went back for seconds. Can she go back for thirds? We'll see. Sajadovic's serve is up, and it is over, and another one. 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe. That was lame, I know. It is an ace either way. Sajadovic, she went back for thirds. How about fourths? This one is up and over, so this one will not be an ace. And it's blocked the other way by the swing of Scafty, blocked by the Tigers. Autumn Stream with the swing, blocked at the net, dug up by Bankston, and hit back across by Abigail Thielander. Dug up by the Hilltoppers. Cummins will hit it back across. Garr with the dig. Setting it is Sajadovic. Now Bankston will line it up. And what a sliding dig that time by the Hilltopper Stauber. She slid one way and had to go back the other way to get it. That looked like kind of a Mahomes-esque throw, but in volleyball. That was the Mahomes version of a volleyball play right there. I mean, that was incredible. What a dig there by Stauber. But the Tigers do wind up getting the point off the kill from Autumn Stream. A big swing from her. And now Sajadovic with another serve. It's dug up by Banta. Looking for the kill is Scafty, but it's dug up by Bankston. Or excuse me, that's Sajadovic. Bankston will come across with the kill, though. Said her name just one hit too early, but Sajadovic got the dig, and then Bankston with the kill. And Sajadovic is back to serve yet again. Her team leads 5-0 here in the second set. Sajadovic's serve is up and over right to Banta. She gets the dig once again and hit back across. Looks like we'll get a whistle here on the Tigers. So back to serve now for the Hilltoppers is going to be Haley Cummins. Her serve is up and it is over. Garr. The dig to Sajadovic, and Bankston will hit it back across the way. It's blocked at the net, dug up by Cummins, and they'll hit it back. It is, a nice hit by Stauber, but a diving dig by the Tigers, and hit back across by Abigail Thielander. And Stauber will look for yet another tap, but it's over, dug up by Thielander to Sajadovic. Stream with the tap across. It's dug up on a diving dig back across to Garr. Sajadovic, nice job by Sajadovic to switch up the pace and push it over on the second hit. And it's 6-1. Kill there for Sajadovic, her second of the evening. And now it's Lydia Bankston to serve for the Tigers. It's up and it is over, dug up by Cummins. And Cummins will get the opportunity to hit it back across. Bankston with the dig. Lines it up for Sajadovic. And now Ferry with the kill. Ella Ferry delivers on that one to make it 7-1. That is her third kill in the game. Bankston with a serve yet again. And an awkward dig there by Cummins. I don't know if she realized which way it was coming in, but it'll be an ace for Lydia Bankston to make it 8-1. Bankston, wanted to take a little bit of something off that one, took too much off it, and I think she might have overthought it a little bit too because she definitely did not hit the ball the way she would have liked. That looked awkward from the get-go. 8-2 now after that serve error, and it's Banta with the serve for Hilltoppers, and a sliding dig from Sayatovich. Ferry will push it across, dug up by Cummins, and Cummins will hit it back into the net. 9-2 now the Tigers lead. Going back to serve is Autumn Stream. She's only a junior, so they'll get to see her back here next year. And she'll most definitely probably be one of the team leaders. A diving dig on the serve by Cummins of the Hilltoppers, but it's going to be an ace for Autumn Stream. Her first. Not her first on the year, but her first here tonight. Stream with the serve. It's out. Out on the near side. And it was close, but nice job by the Hilltoppers there to be aware of where that one was going, and they let it go. Checking in and going back to serve is freshman Ella Hran. Her serve is up and it is over. Gar with the dig to Sayatovich. Diedrich will look to tap it across, and it is dug up. Oh, a little bit of a miss hit there by Banta. Her team was ready for it, but that went just too far back. She tried to do a little bit of a limbo trick there, but unable to get under it enough. And it's another point for Rush City, 11-3. This is Abigail Thielander to serve. And it's over. Dug up by Stauber and pushed over the net. Dug up by Ferry. Sayatovich and pushed across by, I believe that was Diedrich, and she will get the kill. Kayla Diedrich with the kill. It's her third here this evening. And that'll make it 12-3. That ball decided it had had enough. It left the left the gym. But we were able to get it back in. So 12-3, and Thielander will serve again. It's up, and it is over. Dug up by Stauber again, and Stauber will push it across. Blocked at the net by Ferry and Diedrich, but it gets through the block and makes its way down to the floor. It'll be a point for the Hilltoppers, 12-4. And Addie Stauber will go back to serve for the Hilltoppers. One of 7 seniors for Duluth Marshall, and she's going to hit that one into the net. So 13-4. And when the Hilltoppers took their first time out that last set, I talked about how it was basically half and half. Rush City scored the points, and the other half, Duluth Marshall making the mistakes. And kind of feels the same a little bit here. Off the serve of Rush City, the Hilltoppers rather get it back across. The Tigers now get it back across, and Stauber looks for the kill, and she gets it off of the top of the net. Wow, what a swing there from Stauber of the Hilltoppers. And she gets the kill. She gets the friendly roll that time by the net. And now back to serve is Veda Kalar. Ferry with the dig off the serve. Bankston lines that one up. She's been perfecting her craft for years now, and it's no surprise when she hits it. It's usually a point for her team. McKenna Gar will now go back to serve here for the Tigers as the ball left the building yet again. I'm telling you, it has just had enough. It's done. We get it back, and Gar will now serve. It's up, and it's over, and it's an ace for McKenna Gar. She's got 3 now here this evening and takes over the team lead in aces. (15-5), her team leaves. Gar with the serve, dug up by 2 different Hilltoppers and pushed back across by Banta. Dug up by Thielander to Sayatovich, and coming up for a big swing, that is Autumn Stream. What a swing there from Stream. 2 blockers by the Hilltoppers got it, but just too strong. And it is a kill there for Autumn Stream. So again, it's Gar to serve. Her serve is over, and it kind of pinballs off of 2 different Hilltoppers. Makes its way down to the court. Makes it 17-5 and an ace again for Gar. I never know what is an ace and what's not, so I usually always wait till the scoreboard says it. But that one was an ace, and again, a late timeout call there by Duluth Marshall. Usually when a team is going to call timeout, they call it right after a point. This is the second time Duluth Marshall has waited till the ball has gotten back to the server, and she's about ready to serve, then they'll call the timeout. Maybe it's a little bit of strategy that I don't know about. Maybe. Could very well be. But now that we have some time, we'll take a look at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard that shows the Tigers leading 17-5 here in the second set. Embrace Orthodontics will do all the insurance heavy lifting for you, and if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget. Also, the team over there believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program. That's EmbraceMN.com, EMBRACEMN.com. Timeout is just about over. Both teams talking it over, seeing what they need to do. The Tigers really don't need to change much. I mean, they're doing everything pretty much the exact way they want to. Although just a little bit ago, we seen Addie Stauber for Duluth Marshall get a big kill. I mean, she put all of her might into that one, and it got the friendly roll off of the net. Meanwhile, we're back to action as Gar with the serve over, and it does get down. Okay. It got down on the Tigers' side. The Hilltopper point. That was a little bit awkward. Gar had waited for it, and I think she might have thought it was going to go out of bounds. It did not. And she after it hit it back over the net, and they didn't blow the whistle right away. So I was like, whoa, did we really not see that one hit the ground? But they did. And then a rare mistake here from Lydia Bengston. She hits that one into the net. So a rare mistake by the Tigers, and it's Katie Jugovic to serve. It's up and it is over. Dug up by Ferry to Sejatovic, who sets Bengston. And I think that one might have been into the net again or blocked. It was close. I couldn't really tell if it was into the net or if it got blocked. It was so close. But another point here for Duluth Marshall, and all of a sudden they put together 3 points in a row. T-Lander with the dig to Sejatovic, and Stream with the kill off the block. He put an end to that little 3-point scoring streak for the Hilltoppers and did it with a bang. It will be Cora Sejatovic now to serve for the Tigers. She's going to move over to the near side corner. She readies to serve. Here it is, up and over. Dug up by Banta of the Hilltoppers, pushed across by Scafty. Dug up on a sliding dig by Sejatovic. Bengston she'll hit the net. And it's going to get the Hilltopper bounce and head out of bounds. I don't know if Bengston just has mistimed it the last couple times or if she's just fallen out of a little bit of a rhythm, but the last couple of hits have not been the cleanest. Substitution here for the Hilltoppers as Haley Cummins checks in and goes back to serve. 18-9 is the score and the lead for the Tigers. Serves over, dug up by Gar. Sejatovic with the set, and what a beautiful play there by Autumn Stream. She didn't put all her might into that one, and she didn't even need to. It was more of an accurate hit, and she placed it beautifully. That's about as perfect as you can get on a hit without absolutely destroying the ball. Lydia Bengston back to serve for the Tigers. It is up, and it is over, dug up by Banta. And now Stauber will look for the kill. Looks like it's off the block, and it goes out of bounds. Off of a Tiger block, I should mention. And it goes out of bounds after that. So it's 19-10. Tigers still lead, but Duluth Marshall trying to make a comeback. Banta with the serve. It's dug up by Bengston, then blocked after the Ferry hit, and hit back across by Gar. And the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers will hit it into the net. It's 20-10. Tigers lead 1-0 after winning that first set, 25-10. And now back to serve, Autumn Stream. Stream's serve is over. Dug up by Cummins, and Cummins will hit it back across. Sejatovic there. T-Lander pushes it back into play, and Ferry will get it back across the net. Cummins with the dig, and to Jugovic with the set, and off the block at the net. it's Stauber with the kill for the Hilltoppers. She has found a little bit of something to work with right now here in this set, has Stauber. So if I'm the Hilltoppers, I want to keep her in there and keep trying to set her up to get these hits. Now back to serve is Ella Huron. Crone. Oh, and Sajadovic off the Bankston dig. Thought that one was, I don't know if she thought it was over or what, but she just couldn't get it off of the net. And not the cleanest of sets here for the Tigers. Of course, when you see a set 25-10, well, then it really makes a set like this go, wow, really? But they're still doing a good job, still have a pretty significant lead. And the Hilltoppers keep this one alive all the way across the court. Thielander thought she had a kill, but did not, as now Sajadovic will push it back across. They'll set it up here, and off the block again, it's Kalar for the Hilltoppers, and all of a sudden it's 20-13. Now it's still a 7-point lead, which is still pretty significant for any team, but there is something to be said about momentum, and it's kind of shifting its way towards the Hilltoppers now. So Rush City needs to make something happen here to get things going back their way. Bankston with the dig, and now it's set up for Ferry, and she hits it long. Mistakes have crept up on the Tigers and have shown their ugly head here. It's all of a sudden 20-14. This was a 10-point game at one point or another, and the Tigers trying to come back and end it. But, man, the Hilltoppers are just doing a great job, and Stauber wanted another one, but that one is going to go a little bit too far. Too much juice on that one from Stauber, not enough accuracy. Probably the right spot for that one, just not enough. Or she put too much on it is what I meant to say. Now Abigail Thielander with the serve, dug up by Stauber, and Stauber will get a chance to hit it back across. That one's going to be too hard as well. So Stauber, she's lining it up pretty good, and she's getting a nice, powerful swing on it, but what I'm now seeing is she's getting a little too much on it and not getting over the ball enough. She's getting too underneath it now, and it's just sending it long. Thielander with the serve, and it's an ace for Abigail Thielander to make it 23-14. And Thielander will look to try and close out this set here for the Tigers. Serve is over. This time it's dug up by Cummins, and they'll set it up for Paige Norman. Off the Thielander dig, it's going to go back behind her, roll off her fingertips, and that'll make it 23-15. Couple of substitutions here for the Hilltoppers. Looks like they will take Stauber out. And in for her is going to be Mariah Lucero. So Lucero will go back to serve for Duluth Marshall. Quickly had a word at the scores table. And the serve. It's over, dug up by Gar. Sajadovic, she'll tap it across. Dug up by Banta. And hit back across by Eva Etter. Dug up by Thielander to Sajadovic. And Ferry with the kill. Ella Ferry gets that one in. It's set point for Rush City now as they lead 24-15. Ferry with the serve. It's up and over. Dug up by Lucero. Diving dig. Hit back across, but Thielander is right there for the dig for the Tigers. Sajadovic, Bankston, it's blocked at the net. And not enough as Bankston will get a kill. And the Tigers win set number 2, 25-15. Hilltoppers found a little bit of something that they could work with there in that one, but Tigers do close it out and win 25-15. So the Tigers now lead here in this match 2-0. They'll look to make it a clean sweep of 3-0, but we still have another set to go, and if the Hilltoppers win it, then we'll be forced to a fourth. But again, the Tigers looking to make it a clean sweep here tonight and move on to the semifinals next Wednesday. against the winner of Pine City and Esco. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back for the start of the third set. You're listening to Playoff Volleyball here on WCMP.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
More customers, more name recognition, more employees, more market share. If you'd like a little more for your business, it's time to start digital advertising. Did you know that the average person spends 4.5 hours per day on their smartphone? It's time for you to start reaching them. Streaming TV, SEO or SEM, display ads, and email marketing. If your business could use a little more, contact us now and we can help. info@q-mediagroup.com.
Hey, you looking for a reliable propane supplier? Look no further than Burnett Dairy Propane. Proud to serve you, providing top-notch propane services all year round, offering convenient delivery options and flexible payment plans that suit your schedule and budget. Trust the experts in the field, Burnett Dairy Propane. Call them today at 715-689-1032 or visit them online at burnettdairy.com. Burnett Dairy Propane, your dependable propane partner.
Back here on 106.5 FM AM 1350 WCMPradio.com. It's audio only. Make sure I mention that. But on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, the Ruston City Tigers lead over the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers 2-0. Custom Life Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with three locations, Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. Their doctors are also committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. EmbraceMN.com. Got the band playing to my right. Again, we've got the Halloween costumes out here tonight for the students in the student section. And we've got some big names out here. We've got the Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We had Sonic at one point. We had a T-Rex. I mean, we've got all the big names here. All the big names. We got Milk down there even. Man, everyone's making an appearance here in this volleyball game. It's important. I've even seen some Teletubbies as well. I'm telling you, everyone's out here. So the Hilltoppers will begin the set with the serve. And it is Katie Jugovic with the serve. It's up and over, dug up by Gar. Sajatovic with the set, and Bankston looks for the kill, but it's dug up by the Hilltoppers. Hit back across by Jugovic, and it's dug up by Gar. Looking for the kill the other way is Autumn Stream, and she gets it to make it 1-0. She's second on the team in kills tonight with 6. Leading the way is Bankston with 7. And then behind them with 4 is Ella Ferry. Sajatovic is back to serve now. Remember, she had 3 aces in a row in that last set to begin the set. And her serve is up and over. It's dug up by Banta. And now looking for the kill. Scafty blocked at the net by the Tigers. Hit back across, and oh, wow, that is a pretty easy one for Ellie Siegel. And that one, I mean, she didn't need to do a whole lot there. You couldn't have been in any more perfect position than she was right there. All she had to do was raise up her arm, swat it back down. Serving is Haley Cummins. A low dig for Gar. Sajatovic and Stream will hit it back across. Diving dig by Banta and hit back across by Cummins. Gar with the dig for the Tigers. Sajatovic and Bankston from the other side, and it's a kill. Credit to the Hilltoppers. They got the dig on it, but just coming in with such heat and such velocity, that's how you say it. There's almost no chance. Bankston will serve now, and it's dug up by Cummins, hit back across by Banta. Bankston is there for the dig to Sajatovic with the set, and it's a kill for Abigail Thielander, who will make it 3-1. Again, Tigers lead 2-0. If they win this set, it is all over. It's a clean sweep, and they're on to the semifinals on Wednesday. Bankston with the serve. It's up and over, dug up by Banta. And looking for the kill that time was Stauber. She took some off of that one. She lined up like she was going to go with a big swing, but wound up not going with the big swing. Get a whistle here. It was going to be a kill for T-Lander, but a whistle on the Hilltoppers. So Bankston will set to serve again. It's up, and it is over. It's Cummings with the dig. Setting it is Jugovic, and hitting it back across is Siegel. Dug up by Gar for the Tigers, and Ferry will come back the other way with the kill attempt, but Banta with the dig. And now Stauber again. Thought about going with the big swing. She will this time, and Sajadovic is there. Excuse me, that's Bankston there for the dig. Oh, it's going to hit. Oh, my goodness. It hit the air vents up there. Oh, man. That one would look like it was going to be a great hustle play by the Tigers to get it back over, but then it hits the rafters, and it comes right back down. So Kaylee Banta will be back to serve for the Hilltoppers. It's up, and it is over. Gar is there for the dig. Sajadovic sets, stream, and it's just out. That makes it 4-3. Serve is up and over by Kaylee Banta. Dug up by Gar, and Ferry will look for the kill, and she gets the kill. She hit it off the top of the net, but it didn't even matter. And she gets the kill. Now it's 5-3. And Autumn Stream will go back to serve. Serve is up, and it is over. Dug up by Cummins, and at the net, getting it back over is Abigail T-Lander. T-Lander with the kill to make it 6-3. And Stream will line up to serve again. It's up and over. Dug up by Banta to the front of the line, and getting it across is Kalar. Set here by Sajadovic, and just a tap cross by Diedrich. It's dug up by the Hilltoppers. Looking for the kill the other way, but dug up nicely there by the Tigers. And Bankston with a hit back across. Dug up by the Hilltoppers, and they'll hit it back across. Does Stauber. It's Sajadovic with the dig. And Ella Ferry looks for the kill. Oh, what a hit. What accuracy there on that one. That one hits that back near side corner. That's like calling an 8-ball in the corner pocket. That's how good that looked. So a kill there for her, and another serve from Stream. It's up and over. Banta with the dig for the Hilltoppers, and that one really had no chance. That was so close to the net. The Hilltoppers really had no chance to kind of get underneath it to get the dig, because if they did, well, then when they got the dig, they were going to hit the net. And even if they didn't, they might have themselves ran into the net, so they really had no chance there. Timeout taken here by the Hilltoppers there first, and with that timeout, we'll take a look at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, they'll leave you with a smile you'll embrace forever. They also have your customized smile journey, which starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible with custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. You can find out more at embracemn.com. The Tigers lead 8-3 here with this Duluth Marshall timeout. And the Tigers, again, if they can close it out here, they'll get the clean sweep. They'll be on to next Wednesday, to where they would play the winner of Pine City and Esco in the semifinal game up at Hermantown High School, and that would take place at 5:15 p.m. And if they make it, you can bet we will be there. Because then football after Saturday, hopefully we have all of our teams continue on, will be played next, I think, Thursday and Friday. So back to serve still is Autumn Stream as her team leads 8-3. And Stream serve this time is going to go long. Just a little too much mustard on that one. Few substitutions here for the Hilltoppers coming in and going back to serve. It's going to be Ella Hrone. And maybe the H is silent. I don't know. I apologize. Serve is over. Dug up by Gar. Sajadovic, and Ferry looks for the kill. Off the block at the net. She gets it. That'll make it 9-4. Her 7th kill of the evening. Right behind Bankston, who has 8. Abigail Thielander is back to serve. It's up, and it is over. Dug up by Stauber. And Stauber will just tap it across. Oh, beautiful dig there by Gar, but then the Tigers not able to get it back over the net on that third hit. Gar with the sliding dig. She just got that hand underneath it. Just slid her hand underneath it. It's like when you're playing slapjack and you slap your hand just before they lay down that next card. Except she was much quicker and more graceful. Serve here by Stauber goes into the net. And it will give the Tigers a 10-5 lead. And back to serve for the Tigers now is Ella Ferry. It's dug up by Stauber, and looking to hit it across is Kalar. Gar with the dig off the net. Beautiful job by the Tigers. Great concentration, and Sayatovich will hit it back across. Now hitting it into the net is Eva Etter of the Hilltoppers, and that makes it 11-5 Tigers. Ella Ferry is back to serve still. Serve is up, and it is over. Stauber with the dig, and getting it across the net that time was Paige Norman. And the Tigers cannot get it back across, and it will be a point for Duluth Marshall, 11-6. Back to serve is going to be, oh, maybe not. We'll get a quick substitution, and now back to serve is Veda Kalar. Her serve is up, and it is over. There for the dig is Thielander. Bankston just does get it back over the net, and then it's hit into the net by the Hilltoppers. 12-6. Bankston does such a good job of body control. When she's up in the air, she knows how to place her body. She does such a good job of being flexible. That doesn't come easy, folks. That comes with a ton of practice. And, trying to make a play was Mariah Lucero. And a little bit of a mistake on that one. Probably could have let that one go. But you like her being aggressive. You like that idea. Because if she makes a play there, man, it does make a difference. And, oh, my goodness, what a play by the Hilltoppers. Oh, they almost got it over. It hit the back of the backboard on the basketball hoop, came straight down. They were able to get it, and then they just hit it into the net, sadly, on that third hit. I thought they were going to get it over. 14-6, Gar a serve. Oh, their libero Banta for the Hilltoppers does get a hand underneath it, but not enough, and it's going to be 15-6. An ace there for Gar. It's her sixth of this evening. I didn't know there was an extra syllable in evening, but apparently there is now. Either way, a sixth ace there for Gar, and now a kill for Cora Sayatovich. That'll make it 16-6. McKenna Gar back to serve. Can she get yet another ace? She's got 6 of them so far. This time the dig by Lucero, and it's going to go into the net. Off the dig, the set will go and hit the net. That time there trying to make a play was Ella Hran. Looks like we'll get the substitution on the side of the Hilltoppers. It's going to be Lucero for Addie Stauber. And Gar will throw up the ball, and here's the serve. Oh, this time it goes into the net. 17-7 is the score after the serve error. And another substitution here for the Hilltoppers. Coming in and going back to serve is Adi Djukovic. Another senior for the Hilltoppers. Her serve is up, and it is over. Dug up by Thielander. Back the other way. Sayatovich goes all the way across the court to get that one, and it's pushed back across by Bankston for the kill. 18-7. And great hustle play there by Sayatovich, and she'll go back to serve now. That's just a great hustle play. Thielander got the dig. It went a little bit off track, and Sayatovich did a great job hustling after that one, making sure she not only got the dig, or set, I should say, but also did it in a clean manner to get it back for her team. This one is blocked at the net after the hit by Scafty, and coming back the other way with a kill is Autumn Stream. Stream mistimed her jump a little bit that time there. but was still able to get enough on it to get the kill. 19-7. And it's Sejatovic back to serve again. Serve is over, but that one's going to go long. Good job there by the Hilltoppers to realize that. So it's 19-8. Another substitution here for the Hilltoppers, and it's going to be Haley Cummins going back to serve. Her serve is up and over, dug up by Gar. Sejatovic sets. Bankston comes back. Oh, it's blocked at the net. Blocked there by both Ellie Siegel and Addie Stauber, and they'll combine for the block to make it 19-9. Again, not out of it yet. We've seen the Hilltoppers make a late comeback in the last set. Maybe they can do the same thing here, but for the Tigers, they're hoping to close it out. I think we got a formation error on the Hilltoppers. Looks like they were lined up wrong. 20-9 is the score. Lydia Bankston back to serve. It's up and it is over. Dug up there by Cummins and looking for the kill is Stauber. And what a dig there by Lydia Bankston. But oh my goodness, Stauber had something against the ball there. I don't know what the ball did, but man, she made it pay dearly. And now Bantez back to serve. It's over, dug up by Bankston. Sejatovic and Ella Ferry with the kill. 21-10. Gar out, in for her is Kayla Diedrich. Back to serve, Autumn Stream. 21-10, Tigers close to closing this one out and taking it on a clean sweep and headed to the semifinals on Wednesday. Stream will line it up. Here's the serve. It just does get over the net, and it's an ace for Autumn Stream. It's going to be her second. Timeout call here by the Hilltoppers. It's 22-10 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Your customized smile journey starts with that free consultation. They want to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible. Custom Life Force braces and Invisalign clear aligners. Also, they'll do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. And if you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at EmbraceMN.com. 22-10. Last timeout taken here by Duluth Marshall. They're going to try to come back and steal a set from the Tigers. Meanwhile, the Tigers just going to try and back to it, and now Stream with the serve. It's up and over. And Stauber will look for another kill. This time it's blocked at the net by the Tigers. Sejatovic with the dig and hit back across by Ferry. They'll try to line it up for Stauber. She'll hit it back across, and it's dug up by Stream this time. Bankston will just tap it across, and she gets the kill. No need to do too much that time, and it's 23-10. And it looks like we'll get a substitution here. It'll be Adriana Schroeder, a couple more, as I try to quickly get a picture of the stats for tonight before we get the scoreboard changed. Listen, you're trying to keep stats for volleyball is just a whole different animal. I'm trying to learn, but man, is it difficult. So checking in is Hannah Mechtel, Summer Nelson, as well as, I believe that's Adriana Schroeder. I knew that. I mentioned that before. With the dig here for the Tigers, and now Summer Nelson looks for the kill. It's at the net, and a kill there for the Tigers. Match point, 24-10. The first kill there for Hannah Mechtel. Stream will look to end it here. It's up and over, dug up by Cummins, and hit back across by Scafty. Dug up by Bankston. Sejadovic, and looking for the kill the other way is Schroeder, but it's dug up by the Hilltoppers. Now, oh my goodness. And it's blocked at the net by Mechtel and Adriana Schroeder, and that is it. It's a clean 3-0 sweep for the Tigers as they win set 3, 25-10. They're moving on to the semifinals on Wednesday at Duluth Marshall, and you can bet we'll be there to call that game. They'll face the winner of Pine City and Esco. We'll take a commercial break here, a word from our fine sponsors. We'll come back, recap this game, let you know what's coming up for us and the Tigers. And we'll be back after a word from our sponsors. You're listening to Playoff Volleyball, WCMP.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Today's WCMP deal of the day is Wrangler's House on Haunted Hill in Brook Park. Get one haunted trail pass for just $15. Experience a 60-plus minute next-level spooky haunted trail. Find this and other great deals at WCMPradio.com/deals.
Aw, man. Hinkley Collision.
Hell no. My new car?
Hinkley Collision is the right decision. Fender benders, major accident damage, or hail damage. Hinkley Collision is the right decision. With 24/7 towing and fast, friendly, professional service, their collision department will get you back on the road in no time. With decades of experience dealing with insurance carriers, make the call today. 320-384-7002. 320-384-7002. The new Cool Country mobile app. Local news, sports, and weather, and great country music at your fingertips. Download it in the App Store or in Google Play.
Yeah, don't forget that app. You can take us wherever you go, on the go. Download in the App Store or Google Play. We do know who Rush City will be facing off against. It's going to be Esco. They'll be playing against Esco at Hermantown High School next Wednesday in the semifinal game. Esco did sadly beat one of our local teams, Pine City, 3-1. So sadly, one of our team's season is over. But for Rush City, they are moving on to the semifinals where they'll play against the Esco. Well, not them anymore. It's just Esco, just the Esco volleyball team now. So they will move on to the semifinals next Wednesday, and you can bet that we'll be there. The Rush City Tigers get the victory over the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers 3-1 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, the team at Embrace, believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program. The Tigers won that first set 25-10, the second set 25-15, and the third set 25-10 again. The first set was pretty dominant. The second set, it looked like the Hilltoppers had figured something out. It looked like that they had kind of gotten to a rhythm, that they had got things flowing their way. Stauber really came alive in that second set for the Tigers. She really got things going for herself, got into that rhythm that we talk about a lot, and got some momentum for her team, and I thought that they were going to be able to come back in that one. Their comeback fell short, but the start of the third set, I guess, is the same thing. It looked good. Rush City scored first, but the Hilltoppers scored right after that, and it was 1-1. After that, it was kind of heavily Rush City, but I thought with them getting it tied at 1 apiece at the start of the third set, I thought, hey, this is good news. This is good news for the Hilltoppers. We're going to see an interesting one, but for the Tigers, they were just too dominant here, as they have been all season long, and they close it out, winning 3-0 over the Hilltoppers, and they will move on to the semifinals next Wednesday, as they will play against Esco up at Hermantown High School next Wednesday at 5:15. And again, we will be there for that one. Again, sadly, it will be audio only, but we'll be there. It's better than not getting it at all, but we will be there at that one. Of course, a great way to stay tuned to all of your local sports or catch up with your local sports is our morning shows over on 95.5 FM KBEK with Rock and Robin Riley at 7:30 and 8:30. Then over on 100.9 FM with Joshua Muir on at 7:45 and 8:45. That's when you can catch your local sports updates. We'll talk about this game and all the other games that we have going on around in our local listening area. We'll also talk some regional sports as well, even some national sports too. So don't forget, if you do tune into 100.9, we're dealing with some tower issues over there. So please give us your patience. We are getting it fixed. But what a better way to tell you about our app again. Go ahead, download our app. That way you ain't got to worry about the tower problems. You can just stream us on our app. You can listen to our music there, and then when we're on air, well, then you can hear us, whether it's a game or the morning show or the news. You can hear it on our apps, on our WCMP apps, as well as KBEK. Again, you can find those in the App Store or Google Play. Take us on the go wherever you go. And you can catch your local news, sports, and listen back to podcasts of the morning shows, even an interview with the sheriff on Thursdays. So again, here in this one, the Tigers get the victory, the clean sweep over the Hilltoppers of Duluth Marshall, 3-0. The Tigers are on to the semifinals next Wednesday at Hermantown High School against ESCO. That'll take place at 5:15 p.m. And you can bet we'll be there for that one. So stay tuned for that. Of course, you can also stay tuned to our websites, WCMPradio.com, KBEK.com, our Facebook pages by the same names. And, of course, we do have a Twitter at WCMP Radio. Be sure to give all those a like and a follow. Of course, if you're listening to this game on our YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. That way you will be notified anytime that we go live with a local sporting event. Again, like and subscribe. You hit that like button and then go to hit that subscribe button, because when you hit that subscribe button, then you'll get notified anytime that we go live with a local sporting event. So anytime that we're live with a local sporting event, you'll get that notification from YouTube, and all you have to do is click on it. Then there you go. You're tuned right in to the audio and or video. And again, for playoffs, we are audio only, so I apologize about that. It's something we got to abide by the MSHSL rules, and we do. So because if we don't, then we are not allowed to come back for the playoffs, and we want to come back and bring you these games. So we do have to abide by those rules, and we do. And but we do bring you audio still, and hopefully it is entertaining enough, and we paint you enough of a picture to where you can see it playing out in your minds. But again, stay tuned to our morning shows, our Facebook pages, our websites, and our Twitter. Keep up to date on all things local sports, as well as local news as well. And again, I want to make sure to thank all of you who tuned in here tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate you tuning in. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors who sponsored this broadcast. If they don't sponsor this broadcast, well, then we aren't able to come out here and call any of these games, so thanks too much to all of them. Again, remember to be kind to everyone. You never know what someone is going through, and your kindness could truly make their day. Everyone's got a battle going on inside, and we just never know how bad it is. So remember, just be kind to everyone. You just never know that battle that they're going through, and then your kindness. I've had that firsthand experience where someone just says hello with a smile, or compliments you without you knowing it, or even holds a door with a smile for you. It truly does make a difference, and I just want to remind everybody, remember to be kind. You never know what anyone's going through, and that little act of kindness can go a long way for that person. Again, the final here in this one, the Tigers over the Hilltoppers, 3-0. The Tigers are on to the semifinal next Wednesday at Hermantown High School, where they'll face off against ESCO at 5:15, and we will be there for that one. Coming up for us here tomorrow afternoon and night, we'll have more coming your way in the way of football tomorrow afternoon and night. And the first couple of games will be Bram hosting Mille Lacs right on this station, and then Foley hosting Mora over on KBEK 95.5 FM. Those two games will kick off at 2. And then the final game of the weekend will be North Branch hosting Grand Rapids over on KBEK. That game will kick off at 6:30. I encourage you to tune into all those. Those should all be good games. Even if you're not technically a Bram, Mille Lacs, or Foley, or Mora, or North Branch fan, I encourage you to tune in. Not only that, it helps us with viewership, and it also, you just get to tune into an entertaining few games. So be sure to tune in to those tomorrow night. And, of course, you're also supporting a local business in us and also supporting local athletes in the other schools that we got going on. So tune into those tomorrow because, well, we got other guys calling those ones, Adam, Andy, and myself. I want to thank those guys for calling games for us this season. They've been awesome. They continue to do an awesome job, so thanks so much to them for helping us out this year, as they do every year. But a huge shout-out to them because they'll be calling those first 2 games of the afternoon. So again, the final here in this one, the Tigers get the victory over the Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers, 3-0. Rush City is on to the semifinal next Wednesday at Hermantown High School. For WCMP, I'm Ethan Game Day Gillen. Have a great rest of your night. And if you don't tune in tomorrow, have a great rest of your weekend.